What's up, everyone? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 11 of the Patel and Kumar Show. I'm your host, Shivam Patel, coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas. And my co host, Mr. Kumar, coming to you live from Mumbai, India. First of all, I would like to say I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy out there. I know it's a tough COVID situation, but we're so excited to be here today, Mr. Kumar. We have an exciting guest. Indian basketball legend Vishesh Bhriguvanshi is going to be joining us today. So what's up, Mr. Kumar?
First of all, namaste, Mr. Patel, and welcome to our viewers. I know you might be surprised that we are wearing masks while opening the show. We just want to kind of promote the idea of wearing masks. And as you know, India is going through a very bad time with the pandemic. And I just hope everybody is safe, everybody wears their masks, and everybody keeps good distance. And as my friend mentioned, Mr. Patel, we're going to have the Indian basketball legend, the youngest Indian captain and Arjuna Award recipient, Vishesh Bhriguvanshi, very, very shortly on the show. And he himself has been promoting the idea of being safe in this environment. So, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in to the Patel and Kumar NBA Talk Show. A very exciting show for you ahead. Vishesh Bhriguvanshi will be giving his views, and we will also be giving our views on some of the current NBA action. So let's get started, Mr. Patel.
Yep, like you said, he's going to be coming on very shortly. Vishesh is. Just wanted to quickly say what's up to all the viewers on Vishesh's Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. And if you're new and a first-time viewer of the Patel and Kumar Show, be sure to give us a shout out on the comments. Put your chats, and we'll definitely feature them live on the show, Mr. Kumar.
Absolutely. And to give you a little bit of brief introduction, he doesn't need one with the Indian audience, especially. I've been seeing him from a very, very young age, where he dazzled on the courts of Indian Gymkhana and the Don Bosco, playing at the Savio Cup and the RMBT tournament. He was the youngest captain of the Indian national men's basketball team. Of course, he has, of course, won uh, for India the Lusophobia Games gold medal. He received the Arjuna Award just last year. It's none other than Vishesh Bhriguvanshi, who's also a big fan of LeBron James, just like me.
Yes, he is, and he's.
ये मैं हूँ, ये हमारी बस है।
We are honored to have Vishesh Bhriguvanshi with us live today. So, Vishesh, what's up?
Everything is good. How's you? How's you, Vinod?
Extremely good, Vishesh. We are so excited. We've been trying to, get you as a guest for a very, very long time. But I guess, of course, you were busy with the national camp
Yeah,
and everything. But finally, we got this opportunity. So thank you so much for being here. It is a great honor for us
It
that
is.
we could get you as a guest in our show.
thank you, thank you. No worries. We are friends.
And audience members, if you have a question for Vishesh, be sure to put that in the chat section below, and it may be featured live on the show. So, are we ready, Mr. Kumar?
I'm ready. We just got to ask Vishesh if he's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Yep. We already have a couple comments coming in. Vishesh, you're the best. Oh, hands down, he is. He's a basketball legend, doing many great things on the court and off the court, and just an overall great person and representing Indian basketball the right way, Vishesh.
Thank you, thank you. It is just my pleasure, and this is my, it was my wish from my childhood that I should represent India at some good level, and should win some medals and do something for India. And now I'm doing that, so I'm really happy for this. That's what I am doing today.
For sure. So the first question we got to ask you is about the COVID situation in India. I know it's really tough right now with the cases rising and a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, yeah.
deaths. So, what are your thoughts about that, and what message you have, for the Indian basketball community and the Indian public?
Man, it's a very bad situation over here in India right now, and actually, I can say it's very worst over here in India, as you guys can see in news and everything. So I'm to just hoping everything should get cleaned up so soon, and people should get vaccinated as soon as possible. Like more people. Like you can see in US, almost 70% people are going to get vaccinated. In China, more than 70% are getting vaccinated. Over here, we are not 50 yet. So I'm just praying that as soon as possible, as more and more people should get vaccinated, so we can fight against COVID together, and overcome this situation.
एब्सोल्युटली, मैंने थोड़ा आपसे इंस्पिरेशन लिया और आज मैंने जाके वैक्सीनेशन एक डोज तो करवा लिया है.
Very nice, very nice. It's very important actually for people, and people should understand like wearing mask is not, it's not just fake. It's important for your health. So
Yeah,
wear mask. Even though now, so you have to wear two masks if you are going out for something.
yeah,
सही कहा आपने, सही कहा. And
Yeah.
just to give you one more thing, I know, because of this COVID, we are asking for a lot of donations. So we'll start with that message. In partnership with Ekalavyas, we wanted to do a giveaway from you, a merchandise from Vishesh, which
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
given to one of the person who probably donates the most amount of money. People can actually go to the Ekalavyas website, and the links are there. So Vishesh, please, can you also announce it on this show about this donation?
या देखिए, डेफिनेटली आज भारत जो है कोविड की इस महामारी से जूझ रहा है, और आप सभी लोग जानते हैं कि हमारे देश की सिचुएशन क्या है। इस टाइम पे मैं चाहता हूँ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग डोनेट करें, ताकि हम कोविड से लड़ सकें, ओवरकम कर सकें, और यू नो हमारे देश में भी बाकी देशों की तरह ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जल्दी कोविड से लड़के और छूट्स मिले, जैसे लोगों को बाहर जाने की मौका मिले। आज लोग परेशान है कि हमें बाहर जाने को नहीं मिल रहा है, क्योंकि सिचुएशन ऐसी है, आप घर से बाहर नहीं निकल सकते हैं। सो इसलिए मैं चाहता था बोलना, तो मैं अपनी एक ऑटोग्राफ बॉल डोनेट करूंगा। जो भी द मोस्ट जनरस कोविड डोनर होगा, मैं उसको अपनी ऑटोग्राफ बॉल दूंगा। और मैं ये हर एक इंडियन के लिए कह रहा हूँ कि मतलब आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा डोनेट करें। आप डोनेशन का अपना स्क्रीनशॉट लें, एकलव्यास के पेज पे या मुझे शेयर करें, और हम आपको मेरी साइन बॉल देंगे। As you guys can see, I have a ball over here. I will sign this and I will send it to you. But please take the screenshot and send it to Eklavya's or me.
Yes, audience. So, as Vishesh mentioned, here's an opportunity for you to not only do good for the community in terms of fighting COVID, but you can also win autographed basketball from Vishesh. All you have to do is share your screenshot with the Ekalavyas or with Vishesh, and pretty soon you will have an autograph ball from the Indian captain Vishesh Bhriguvanshi. So thank you, everyone, and please
thank
keep
you.
your comments coming up. And of course, a lot of fans, Vishesh, they're already
Yeah.
tuned into the show, and so they want to hear a little bit more exciting stuff from you. I think we will jump right into it. And the first thing I want to ask is, of course, what's going to happen with our qualification chances, because we have the last window of
Yeah.
qualification for the FIBA Asia Cup. The previous window, of course, was historical because you had that splendid game winner, and we saw in the intro video. But can you give me some idea about what is the preparation of India like, and what are your expectations?
Yeah.
Man, everything was going good. We was preparing ourselves very well. But as you know, in India, it's very worse right now. We cannot have camp. How players can travel? How we can practice in this environment. So camps are off for a while, but very soon we will be back. We'll start our trainings, and the last window there are six team actually, and from six four will qualify. So I think our hopes are alive, and we will definitely qualify for the Asia Cup, because as from the last match, as you can see, Amritpal was also not there, but still we managed with some other players, and like Arvind came back in the last window. He was not there on the that last match and everything. So it was second window, third window he came back and he performed very well. And there are a lot of young guys who are performing very well right now, as you guys had seen me playing in my young age, and as I can say, they are playing the same. So we have very good chances to qualify in the Asia Cup, and definitely will qualify and make India proud.
That's
Yeah,
what it's all
it's yeah.
about. Go ahead.
No, no. I was just saying that good luck to him.
Oh, for sure. And so, kind of Vishesh, kind of tell us about training camp, how that structure is going to be, the whole team's mindset going into these qualification matches.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So please tell us about the mindset, right now with training camp of the Indian national team going into these huge qualifying matches.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, everything is good. We was preparing very well in the camp. Like from last, I guess 1 year we was in the camp together. So it helped us, to make a good environment of practice, and it helped us to make a good team, build a good team.
Yeah.
But because of COVID, so many problems are coming, and you cannot take a risk of somebody's life or like this. So everything is off right now, and let's hope situation should get good as soon as possible, and we should start our training, because in August there is a Asia Cup, and our
Yeah.
last qualification window also.
Yeah. And Singh was saying the tiebreaker was absolutely mesmerizing to watch. It definitely was. A lot of exciting games. Of course, that game winner was amazing. Vishesh is definitely going to go down in the history books of Indian basketball.
Yeah, yeah, it was
So
totally a great shot actually. I can say the biggest shot for me, because of that shot, India has won and qualified. So for me, it was the best shot.
Hey,
absolutely,
we're watching this
as you
shot
can,
again.
yeah.
I can watch out on a loop, Vishesh, over and over and over again. It never gets old.
Like when you, I mean, of course, I mean, you don't think, right, when just before you shoot. I mean, it was just a very few seconds left, and as soon as you hit that shot, I mean,
You
what were you
know,
thinking?
after making people say, people can say anything, but definitely I'll tell you, the during the whole game we was very much confident that we will beat them, and in the last also, when game was tied and we was like, okay, they have ball, if they will make basket also, now we have to make one basket and make it to the extra 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But somehow he lost the ball, I got the ball, and I just had one thing, I should shoot, let it be, like it goes in or not, we are going to get extra 5 minutes, so
Yeah.
let's just try. And with blessings of my mom and God, it went in and we qualified.
Absolutely, as Mr. Patel mentioned, we can watch it over and over again, and still, I mean, it feels, I mean, unreal, because I mean,
Yeah.
it was like almost from half court, so
Yeah.
uh, so I mean, it was fantastic, and that
Amazing.
really helped us to qualify for the last round.
The TSOP buzzer beater of the year. Yeah, audience comment saying that. So, Fishers, let's move on to your biography, Code to Win. So what was the
Yeah.
inspiration behind writing that biography?
Okay, there is a lady, Nirupma Wagle, who wrote it for me, and it was like her idea. Ki, okay, there is a book on so many people, and you are being in the Indian team from last 12 years. So let's try how you went, how efforts you had, how much effort you had made, and how much struggle you had, everything. So let's start. I was like, okay, fine. I'll start. I will tell you whatever you want to know. But actually, that lady, she has a very good homework, everything. She was already prepared everything. I don't know how. And then I told her a little bit about this. Okay, okay, I have this, and she was like, okay, I have everything now in my mind, how to present, how to do everything. And she made a book. And then I was like, oh, really? On that day when I received Arjuna Award, that day she gave me that book, first copy of that book. And I was like, oh, really? It's a double surprise, double happiness for me. Like today, one hand Arjuna Award, one hand my biography, and what to say more.
Yeah, I mean, uh, it's so inspirational because I mean, you have cricketers like Sachin Tendulkar and Virendra Sehwag and Ganguly, everybody writing books. But of course, I don't think any basketball player in India has written a book. I think Abbas Montasir has written a book about basketball, but a
Not
biography
a
is something
not
very,
a
yeah, very
biography.
different. Yeah, very different. And I hope all the viewers here, please go and get a copy of Born to Win, which is a biography of
Code to
Vishesh.
win.
Code to win.
Code
Sorry,
to win.
Code to Win. Extremely sorry about
And
that.
Amazon.
But, so please go and get a copy and make sure you read it. It'll be, definitely inspiring you to become a better person, even if not a better basketball player.
Yeah. Yes, and you can find that all anywhere, on Amazon, all different kinds of platforms. So be sure to go check out Vishesh's biography. So Vishesh, I got to ask you, you won the Arjuna Award, you hit many game winners, you were the youngest Indian team captain, you published that biography. I can go on and on and on. What's left to achieve? What's next for Vishesh?
Man, definitely. I just want to, look at my career with national team as much as I can play better. I have just focused on that, and let's see. Because of COVID, so many problems here, man. You cannot go out, you cannot practice, so things are very worse. But still, just focusing on my basketball right now. That's all. Nothing else in my mind.
For sure, of course. We want to see you continue play for a very, very long
Yeah.
time.
Uh,
Because you're a very exciting player, so it's but natural. And but just to give a background to the audience, आपका जर्नी कहाँ से शुरू हुआ? आपको बास्केटबॉल मतलब आपने कैसे बास्केटबॉल में एंट्री लिया?
Okay. Actually, I'm from basically from Varanasi. That's a place in UP. And my father was now he's retired. He was a teacher over there in the college. It's called UP College, and it's a basically a basketball. You can say a center of basketball where everyone international player comes. So it's a very good center. And we was there because father was there. So we started living over there, and there was a basketball court in front of my house. So we normally used to go and play. And then that center has a basketball coach, Mr. Amarjeet Singh. He was from the Sai. He was our neighbor actually. So he used to come to meet Papa, and he used to say, okay, send your kids, me and my brother. Okay, you send them to basketball ground. I will make them basket. I will teach them basketball. I will make them play basketball. Everything. My Then my brother started playing. I don't have actually much interest. I used to play every sport like football, cricket, everything. Like with my age guys, I used to play around everything. Then my brother actually took me in the basketball court. No, no, every day someday you play here, someday there. You go fight this guys. Everything. Every day you'll do something bad. So better you come with me and start playing basketball. So my because of my brother, I started playing. And from Varanasi. Then in 2006, I became an international basketball player with under 18 Indian team. And I guess 2008, I left UP. I went to the Western Railways, Mumbai. As Vinod, you've seen me playing with the
Yeah.
Western a lot. And then in 2012 I shifted to ONGC. And from 2006, actually, you can say I'm with the Indian team. 2008, I came in the senior Indian team, and from 2008 continuously till now, I'm with the national team and trying to perform well.
Yeah. I mean, when I did the introduction, also I told everyone, that we have been seeing you. I have been seeing you, since the time, of course, you were playing with Western Railway and then ONGC, and of course, I've come to so many nationals where you have represented Uttarakhand. So I think, I mean, I can surely say that I have followed your entire professional player journey. So, and 13 years in the Indian team, it's a long time, and it's of great service to the country.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, man, definitely.
for sure. So, Vishesh, what have been some of the most memorable moments of your career? Growing up playing basketball, and then with the national team.
Man, there are a lot of things. Like first, you can say in 2000, 8 we won the gold medal in beach Asian Games, and I guess for India at an international level, it was the first gold medal. So after that, in 2014, we won the Lusophonia Games where we defeated Angola actually, and it was a very high ranked team. And after that, in 2014 in Asia Cup, we defeated China for the first time in the history. 2014, we got silver medal again in the Beach Asian Games. 2017, we defeated China again. In 2015 and 16, we played quarterfinals in the Asia Cup and a lot of things like this. But the most important thing is right now in the last year, this year only, we qualified for the last window and I made that shot.
Definitely.
So, so just turning back, I mean, of course, अपने country में cricket, अभी football, कबड्डी, ऐसे स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन को ज्यादातर अवार्ड्स मिले हैं या फिर ज्यादा पॉपुलर हैं, तो आपका क्या मैसेज होगा बास्केटबॉल प्लेयरों के लिए, लाइक आई मीन बिकॉज ज्यादातर हमको ज्यादा पॉपुलैरिटी नहीं मिलती है.
Mhm.
देखिए जब हम बास्केटबॉल खेलना शुरू करते हैं तो हम ये सोच के नहीं खेलना शुरू करते ना कि दूसरा क्रिकेट खेल रहा है, दूसरा हॉकी खेल रहा है, फुटबॉल खेल रहा है, उनके पास लीग है या उनके पास पैसा है या जो है, हम बास्केटबॉल खेलना शुरू किए थे अपने पैशन के लिए. We started playing for our passion, it was our own passion that okay, I want to play basketball, I want to become an international player, I want to represent India, I want to make India proud. So it was my wish, I chosen basketball, and I'm happy with whatever I have right now and whatever I am doing. So I just want to, tell everybody, you also, go practice whatever game you are playing. I always say, whatever you are playing, just be satisfied with your game and try to do something for India and try to do something for your family. When once you will play well, you will do something good. Definitely, you are making your whole family proud. Your, everywhere, whatever whoever is connected with you, you are making everybody proud. You are making India proud. So
Yeah.
just be from inside you always have that motivation with you. Whatever I'll do, I'll make everything good. That's all.
Yes, and throughout your career, Vishesh, you've had no controversies, and now people players have been having getting in trouble for disciplinary reasons, reasons. So what advice do you have for Indian basketball players in order to stay focused and stay disciplined?
Man, this game is totally about focus and how much you are focused with your career, you will do something good. So I just want to tell everybody, there are so many ups and downs, there are so many problems with everybody, but you have to overcome everything and spend your time with basketball on the ground.
Mhm.
So then only you can become a good basketball player. So just stay focused and stay fit.
Sure. And uh, what do you think is like the future of Indian basketball? Because I mean, you have been playing for 13 years and you have played with a lot of senior guys, and now you are the senior most. and you see a lot of youngsters coming into the Indian team. Muanbek Hafiz is one of them who played really well for India in the last 1 year. But looking at like the future players, where do you see Indian basketball?
Indian basketball have a good future, man. As you already said that there are so many young players and they are performing very well. So definitely India is growing. India is performing well. India is going high. So this is just a phase where you have to maintain everything. Like
Yeah.
you are on the high, you have to maintain that position and you have to step by step go up. You cannot just fall down. So I'm just hoping everything goes good and we stay there and we start growing up more.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts about Principal Singh specifically? He had the opportunity to play in the G League Ignite team, in the US, and now he's
Yeah,
looking,
yeah.
to make the NBA. So what do you think about his overall game?
No, no. First, I'll say that there is a comment I can see from Nirupama
Yes.
Bagle. Actually,
Yes,
she's the writer of my
the
book.
book.
So I just want to thank you from this platform that you made my biography and let people know that what a basketball people can go through in his life and everything. So thank you very much. And man, definitely Principal is doing very well on the basketball, and I hope he in the US where he's playing G League, he should grow more. He should learn more and become one day NBA player because India need that and. India needs some more good players like Principal to be in the NBA, not only Principal. So I just hope there are so many players and they should also get a chance and they should, go and play NBA soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, good luck to Prince Pal. At least he's got some platform so that he can prove
Yeah, yeah,
himself. So
definitely.
let's
Yeah.
hope that. I know because you had also got an opportunity, but unfortunately, at that time you got injured and you were not able to go
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
Australia to play.
Mhm.
Uh,
yeah.
Coming back to your injury, I mean, how difficult it is for a player to come back from injury, and also what kind of message would you like to give to some of the other players who get injured, and how they can come back to the game in supreme fitness?
Man, injury is a part of life. As in our India, people call it in Hindi. There is a sentence like जब तक आप घोड़े पे बैठोगे नहीं गिरोगे नहीं तब तक चलाना सीखोगे नहीं. So it just goes same with the basketball. Till the time you won't get injury, you won't start understanding things. Okay, injury is a part of basketball. Like you
Yeah.
will get ankle injury, knee injury, anything, elbow or whatever, shoulder, anything. But it's a part of game. Once you get injury, you are more focused with your things like okay, I was playing from last 5 years and was not focusing on my strength. I was just doing gym, doing stretching, everything, but was not focusing on that particular place where I got injury. You'll start focusing more on your, your body. So there is nothing to get, worried about any injury. Every injury have time, but you can overcome and start play again in the
Yeah.
field. So you just have to be patient. You have to be patient and have to have a patience and just focused during the injury. You will overcome one day and start play.
Yeah.
Just to make a note, I think your entire family is watching this show because most of the comments are from your wife, from your brother, from your father, and also Nirupama, who's written your biography. So I
Biography.
would just like to thank
Yeah,
all of them for
Yeah.
tuning into
Thank
the
you.
show.
yeah, one of my friend Varun is also there. He is also giving comments. Thank you, Varun.
So I think your wife is your biggest fan, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. And you guys both play
Yeah,
basketball, right? You met her through
yeah,
basketball.
yeah. She used to play basketball. She is a national player of basketball and she's the international player of korfball. He has played World Cup of
Okay.
Nice.
Korfball also. And how's the reaction you can get after that shot? That last moment shot I made. What you can expect from your wife? Ki how she will give you the reactions? I came back to the room in Bahrain, and I called her. Okay, so she was like, okay, tell me, kya hua? What happened with match? And I was like, seriously, man, she didn't see the match. And then she started laughing. I was like, okay, okay, you are giving me this kind of looks. So reaction was definitely great.
So, and you have, a little boy or a girl? Boy,
I have a boy.
yeah, boy.
Boy.
So, is he also going to become a basketball player?
I don't know, man. He is just 2 years, 4 months. So don't know anything.
Yeah, I hope it's not like the Three Idiots movie where you will become an engineer as soon as you are born.
No, 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 no. Definitely, it's his choice, and we are not living in that era where the family was like, okay, if I'm lawyer, my whole family is going to become a lawyer, and then if I'm doctor, whole family is going to become doctor. Because I am a son of a teacher. My mom was principal, my father was teacher, so I became a player. So you can understand how thinkings are.
Yeah,
It's totally different.
exactly.
So
It's a
I,
different mindset.
yeah.
Oh wow, he's the James Harden of India. What do you think of that, Vishesh?
Thank you, Apurva.
So yeah, so all the uh, unfortunately, I think a lot of players from the women team were very sad when you
Shireen
got
is also
married,
alive. Yes,
right?
yes. Shireen is also there. Hi, Shireen. Yeah, so many people
So
got
I was saying is that
married.
a lot of women players in India probably got very sad the day you got married.
No, 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 no. Nothing like that. Nothing, nothing. Nothing is like that.
All right, yeah, thank you for the audience comments. Keep them coming. We're enjoying our conversation with Vishesh. So let's talk about some NBA, Vishesh. So your favorite team is the Lakers. Like Mr. Kumar. But who's your favorite player?
LeBron James, definitely, man. You should not ask this. My because I still remember I used to play for railways in 2008, I guess, and where me and Vinod met first time, and from there our friendship started, and I still remember from that time me and he is a LeBron fan, and till now we are with the same player. We never changed our player.
Oh
We
man,
we win, we lose. We are together.
Yes,
you have some
yes.
yellow, some gold on your shirt, like the Lakers. So you came prepared.
No, no, it's just Mickey Mouse or kind of cartoons on the T-shirt. Nothing with the Lakers actually.
Sorry, Vishesh, can you just try and hold the mic a little bit close to your mouth so that the audio is probably better, but everything is fine.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes, much better now.
Okay,
yeah, much better.
okay.
So go ahead. So yeah, I mean, of course, you're a fan of LeBron. You're a fan of the
Of
Lakers because
course.
LeBron is there.
Oh,
Same like me. I was Cleveland. I was fan of Miami Heat. I was fan of Cleveland again, and now Lakers. But who do you think is gonna win the championship this year?
Man, actually, I cannot say anything because if I think about Nets, they lost. If I think about Lakers, like and Davis is back, LeBron will start playing again, but still they are losing. So cannot predict anything this year. And I guess something will, different will happen very soon this year in NBA. And let's see, let's hope whoever is best they will win. But definitely we missed LeBron. Actually, he got injury and he is out
yeah,
because of that. Lakers is losing, and we are missing him on
yeah,
the
for sure. And
Yeah,
that's an awesome graphic, because Vishesh's game is like LeBron. He's the unifier, a leader, in the locker room. And there's a lot of different players that speak many different languages, but Vishesh is able to unify the team. He plays like LeBron. He's a facilitator. He loves to drive to the basket. Can finish. In the lane, and he's a great leader overall. So Vishesh, your game is
Yeah.
very similar to LeBron James.
No, man, he is truly an inspiration for me because when I started playing basketball, I started following him, and he is truly amazing on the basketball court because most of the players, when you see in the NBA, somebody is very good in the shooting, somebody is very good in the driving, but he's overall, if you see his performance, he is a very good point guard also.
Yeah.
When he starts playing on the post, he is a very good post player also. So he is totally a great all-rounder NBA can ever have. So I was very much inspired by from him, and till now I still used to I'm still watching his games, everything, because whenever he plays, you just look at him and you are like, okay, now he will do something different, he will do something good. So I really like the way he play.
Yeah. And Yash is asking which LeBron sneaker is your favorite?
LeBron 7.
Nice.
It used to be my favorite because I played with them a lot, and LeBron 7 was one of the best sneaker. LeBron
yeah.
has.
I also only buy LeBron sneakers.
I'm not
I think.
surprised. That's a,
As we can see your background.
Yes, 23.
oh man,
Yeah.
I'm getting double teamed again, but it's all good. It's all love. So Vishesh, show you think the Lakers? I know it's you don't know who's going to win the championship, but how do you feel about the Lakers' at least chances of making it to the finals and coming out of the West?
Man, I'm just hoping that LeBron should come back and they should start playing again as they was playing last year. And if they will start playing again as they was playing the last year, they have a chance to win the championship because once Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and everybody is on the court, they have a better side and balanced side actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, NYX Gaming, we are going to ask that question shortly. But since we
Uh-huh.
are just covering NBA news, we'll carry on with that, and of course, we'll go into the rapid fire section where we're going to ask some tough
Yes.
questions to Vishesh. So, but one last NBA question: uh, uh, who's going to be the favorite for the MVP this year?
Mm.
Man, I really don't want to answer that because last year I had seen when Andy DeCampo won that MVP championship. So I'm totally, disappointed with that. So this year I cannot predict anything because the last year how you can give somebody who is not yet qualified for the finals and got the MVP. This is so bad, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I think
I
we,
agree.
me and you, we are going to petition NBA that you need to change the criteria to win the MVP because
Yeah,
I also thought probably LeBron James should have won last year.
Yeah, he should have.
yeah, definitely, man. He played very well last year.
And Vicious, the voting should be announced after the finals. See what happens throughout the
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
every-
yeah. The main thing is NBA Finals, and before that, if you announce, then what is the use of MVP? MVP is the most valuable player of the tournament. So before the
Exactly.
finals, if you announce, that's not good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to some rapid fire. So I'm very excited for this section. So now let's we're gonna ask you a couple of quick questions, have some discussion on it, Vicious. So I'll let Mr.
Okay.
Kumar ask the first question.
Okay, which is your best moment? Debut for Indian team or that game winner against Iraq?
Ooh,
That game winner against Iraq. Because
nice.
debut was something where I didn't get chance to play on the basketball court. Sorry, in the game. So this was the best moment for me, I guess.
So your wife says that she had warned you that she was going to delete all your social media handles if you lose the match against Iraq, even before you
Yeah,
reach your
yeah,
hotel. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that
Worked, man.
those threatening words helped you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I told you, that reaction when I reached home. Okay, tell me what happened. I was like, huh? What happened? I made the buzzer beater and India got qualified. She's asking me like this.
Yeah. All right. Next question: game winner or being named the youngest Indian basketball captain?
No man, the game winner because it's okay. I'm the captain or somebody else is the captain. The main thing, is performing well on the court, and because of my shot when India got qualified, so it was the best moment.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So your favorite nickname, is it Banarasi Mamba, Bearded Baba, or India's LBJ?
Man, definitely there are so many things, and one more you missed. Actually, people call me VB9 also
Yeah,
nowadays.
VB9.
So,
Yes, VB9 as well.
yeah, so I like all of them because whatever people call me with their love and support, I really, I'm thankful to them. Whatever the name you gave me, but the main thing is you should always support basketball, and we should, perform well as you are supporting us. So
Yeah.
thank you. And I guess Banarsi Mamba because I'm from Varanasi, and Karan has given this. I guess Karan Madok.
Yeah, Karan Madhok.
Yeah.
And uh, so, and of course, I mean, Bearded Mamba is more recent because you have the beard now. Because in
Yeah, yeah,
2008, when you start, I mean, 2006, when you first started, of course, playing for Western Railway, at that time, you didn't have a beard.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was very young that time, actually.
I do like the beard. It's a nice
Yeah,
look for sure. So what
yeah.
was better for you? Beating China in China or beating Angola twice in India?
No man, beating China in the China, it was very excited for me because once you are in the China and China is the team has defeated Iran and we defeated them. It was very well experience for us and it was a great moment for us also.
Absolutely. But just to give a little bit more insight, how was the experience also winning the Lusophonia games and beating Angola twice, especially in India? Because, there was a crowd behind you in India and you
Mhm.
don't play too
Yeah,
many
yeah, yeah.
international matches in India.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. In Goa, that was too much crowded, and that lovely people of Goa has supported us very well. And that game when we was playing final, you was there. You had seen in the last moment we won there also. And that match, because once you are playing with a high-ranked team, it's very it is there is a pressure on yourself that okay, it's a high-ranked team, and the first match we won, but after that they played very well during the whole tournament, and after that now you are again in the finals. So it was little pressure, but because of crowd, I guess 50% we won the game. They supported us very well, and our energy was totally on the high level that day because of crowd.
Yeah, because I remember, I think it is the only international tournament where Indian team has played. I mean, a tournament.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was very different because the crowd was there and it was a new indoor stadium. So it was a very exciting to watch Indian team play in India.
Yeah, definitely. It was a new stadium and big gym over there. And I told you, the main thing was the lovely people of Goa. They supported us during the whole tournament. They was there. The stadium was full in the all matches. So it was very nice to play in front of them and make them proud over there. Like you are cheering for us and we are winning for you. So it was great.
Yeah. Awesome. So the next question, becoming a father or winning the Arjuna Award?
Becoming a father is more better thing because once I had my son in my hand and it was better than Arjuna, I guess, because once you have seen your upcoming generation, it's the feeling you cannot express actually.
I
But
think,
definitely Arjuna Award was one of the best moment for me because it was something for what I had worked for my whole life. So definitely it was a great moment. But my son is definitely on the top.
and also, if I remember correctly, uh, Arjuna Award, especially for a male basketball player, was won after a very long time.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah, man.
last was Parminder Singh, probably somewhere in the
In 2003,
yeah
2003,
2003. So
2001, 2001,
yeah,
one,
so it
one,
was almost after
19
15,
years,
16 years. I mean 18 years.
19 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, so
19 years.
congratulations for
Yes.
that, because it's a really a proud moment.
Thank you.
And of
Thank you,
course,
man. Thank you.
it was a little bit of a difficult circumstances also, because it was during the pandemic. We didn't have a very big
Yeah,
ceremony,
yeah,
and all those
yeah,
kind of things. But still, I mean, I'm sure it was a proud moment for you as well as
yeah.
your entire family.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it was a proud moment for a entire basketball family because a basketball person got, and definitely they should get every year.
Yes, and they
I just
couldn't give it
want,
to an even better person, you know. So
yeah,
you're well deserving of that award. And that was an awesome moment. So again,
yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
So Vishesh, who have been some of your favorite teammates over the years that you've played with?
Man, I have very good teammates. Like if you talk about nationals, like my own team, there are very good teammates. Like in railways, there was so many 4 5 persons. I used to live with them. Everybody was, pretty good. They always helped. Like recent, you can say like Abhishek Rai. He was, just commenting over there. I just saw him. Uday, there was two three friends of mine who was always a good teammate with me, but in international level, as you can say, in the camp, Rikin Pethani was there. He used to be my team roommate all most of the time, and now though I usually stay alone, so you cannot say.
Okay, but I'm going to put you in a very difficult position now. Uh,
Okay.
who I mean, which player from any team, of course, whether it is, I mean, when you're playing for your club or nationals,
Uh-uh.
but who you did not like to play with? I mean, who you thought was the most difficult to play with?
Man, actually, I never thought about this that there is somebody I cannot play. But yes, definitely there was sometimes, where you are thinking, okay, everything is good, they have a good side, this kind of thing. But I guess services players, they are a little tough to play. Actually, earlier, now though I don't think it's a very fast game. Earlier, it was not that much fast, so I guess services players was very tough to play in the basketball court.
नहीं नहीं, बट आपको एक नाम तो लेना पड़ेगा, मतलब आपको लगता था कि ये मुझे
As
डिफेंड
I can
करेगा, तो
say,
मतलब
I can say like this. So there was Jairam from services when he used to play. He used to play so much, with body contacts and everything. So I was like, okay, with him, you always have to be tricky again. Otherwise, he won't let me do anything.
And Ganesh is saying Vishesh is a very devoted basketball player of India. That's very true and definitely for
Thank
sure.
you, Ganesh.
So now let's ask, what was your favorite coach that you played under and for the
Ah.
Indian national team?
When earlier there was Scott Fleming, definitely I worked
Yeah.
under him and I started playing so many things under him. I was not a point guard earlier, and he made me, start playing as a point guard also. But now, as I can say, Mr. Our recent coach, as he is with Indian team,
मैटिच.
Mr. Vaseline Matic. He is, working very good. He is very good with the teammates. So I really love him also on the basketball court. He is very good human being, and he is a very good basketball coach because, when I used to play earlier. I had seen him with so many national teams where he used to coach Iran, Qatar, and all those teams, Lebanon. So I used to think, oh man, he's a very good coach. The team is performing very well, everything. And now suddenly, last to last year, when he came as a coach of Indian team, I was very surprised and happy. Okay, okay, now we'll start playing under him, man. He is a very good coach. He is a very big coach. So I
Yeah.
really can say that both two are very good.
And those are two really good choices. I want to give a shout out to Scott Fleming, who was in our on our show a couple of episodes ago. He's a great coach and a great person. So definitely everybody go check out that episode. And so, what specifically, did you like about Scott and Veslin Matic?
Okay, with Scott, there was so many good things actually. When he came, he made us together actually. There was so many things earlier. Like if you go no in the camp, South people cannot speak English well. Most of the players and Indian players, like North Indian players, they cannot speak English well. So there was a lot of problems earlier. Now the people are very smart. They can speak English very well, and South people, they can speak Hindi very well actually. No, seriously man, I had seen, because I'm to like playing from 2008, I had seen a lot of players, they cannot speak even though English and Hindi. They can just speak their own local language. So it was very
Mm,
difficult to contact. And in the game, if you want to do something, you cannot speak, you cannot understand what they are saying, they cannot speak, they cannot understand what you are speaking. So now it's totally different. And when Scott came, I guess from there, like north, south, east, west, nothing was there, everybody was together from that time. And I guess things has been changed from there. And now, as I can say, with the Mr. Matic, it's same thing is going. He also focused more on the basketball skills and everything, because he also always say ki, okay, just 2 hours, do whatever you want to on the court, just focus, just do what I am telling you, give me 2 hours, and then you are free to do anything in the room, whatever. He don't even do bother about that. But just morning evening practice he is bother, and he's working with us very well. So both, that's why I told you these two coaches I like.
yeah.
Yeah, because just to give an audience how many foreign coaches you have played under. You have played under Alexander Buchan, you played under
Yes,
Kenny Nat, you played under
yes.
Scott Fleming, you played under, of course,
Wesley
Wislin
Matic.
Matic, Wislin Matic
Uh,
now. So
and one more coach, you, I guess you guys missed in 2010 Asian Games. One more foreign coach has
yeah,
came to India.
that NBA, he was also, I mean,
Yeah, with Boston
former coach of.
Celtics.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Boston Celtics defensive coach. So he was
Yes,
the
yes,
fifth one.
yes.
So five
Yeah,
in five foreign coaches,
yes.
basically.
So, okay. Your favorite upcoming Indian player?
Ooh,
Man, there are three, four actually, not the one. Like as you can say, Moeen is doing good. As you can say, Prashant Rawat, he is doing very good. Rajiv is doing very good, and Shekhon is doing very good. So there are like two, three more, and they are doing very good on the court. So I'm just hoping they should, continue with this hard work and do well.
yeah.
Yeah, and once Satnam Singh and Amritpal also, are able to come
Yeah,
back into the Indian team, I
Amritpal
think.
will come. Amritpal will come soon, because I guess his ban is getting over now, so he will be back soon on the team, and it will be very much good side from us.
Yeah. And we got a question from Vijay, and he's saying favorite food you enjoy, home food or hotel food.
Man, definitely it's home food, because hotel food and things to we eat throughout the whole year, because once you are playing, you are not eating home food. So whenever I come home, my wife complains me also, "Ki, okay, we are home, but not going for dinner and not going for this." But what you do, because I'm so full of eating outside food, so want to eat my home food.
Yeah.
So let me put you in a spot again. Mother's cooking better or wife's cooking better?
Oh,
I used to love my mom's cooking, but now she's no more because of COVID, so
I'm
cannot
so
say
sorry to hear
yeah. I'm
that,
sorry to hear
but
that.
I mean, still, I mean,
no.
but
So,
I know. See, moms are always the best.
yeah, yeah. I told you, mom's food was best.
Mom food all the way.
Yeah, yeah, man, definitely. Nobody can make food like them.
Yes, yes. So, what was the toughest moment of your career?
There was the biggest toughest phase was mine is that knee injury, because that time I had to play an NBL also, and that was a very peak time for me because I was performing well, very well that time. In 2015 Asian Championship, 2016 Asia Cup, everything was going very good. In 2017 I got injury, so it was the injury was on the peak time. Was little disappointed also, so many things. But my wife helped me throughout the injury. I can definitely say on this screen that my wife helped me a lot with this positivity, like making me read so many articles, everything, like NBA players biography, everything. Then I'll tell you that time after my injury I got to know that most of the NBA players have ACL and everything. Now I still can say anybody meets me now, I have a ACL issue. I was like, "Arey man, don't worry. Every NBA player have a ACL injury." That positivity I got it after my injury when my wife shows me, okay, you see this. Every player have ACL injury, so nothing to worry. You will overcome just in 5 6 months.
Yeah.
Correct, correct. And uh, I mean, Mahashivratri or Independence Day?
Ooh.
Uh, Mahashivratri is
Definitely.
first.
I mean, of course, you're from Banaras, so it
Yeah.
has to be. I mean,
Man,
Yeah.
I
see,
would be surprised if it was some different answer.
मैन हम लोग महादेव के भक्त हैं, so definitely महाशिवरात्रि is early, but independence is more required for us because after independence now we are living in an independent country, can do anything.
Yes. And Vicious, you've adopted the Shiva mentality in your game. So kind of tell us how that how that came about and how you model that with your game on the court and off the court.
Then on the court and off the court, it's totally the uh, mentally thing. Once you are on the court, if you lose your patience, if people try to make you people try to provoke you,
Yeah.
like you should do something wrong. But this game is all about your patience and focus. Once you are patience and focus, definitely you can do whatever you had prepared for that game, particular game. Like if I had prepared something for China game, and once I lose my patience, then everything is gone, because the coach have something faith and on you, and you have you have to do something good for. But once you are not focused, once you have lost your patience, you will definitely not cannot do something good. So I just try to tell everybody that you should be always calm on the basketball court,
Yeah.
because people can they will try to provoke you, but if you are
Hmm.
calm and focused, definitely you can do whatever you had decided for
Yeah.
that game.
For sure.
Well, we are almost coming to the end of the show. So, last and final question. It's going to be the toughest question on this interview. Uh,
Yeah.
do you like Mr. Patel better or do you like Mr. Kumar better?
When definitely I meet this Shivam Patel here on the show, and I know you from 2000, I guess 7 or 8. Once I met you and your entire family. Actually, I'm good with your entire family. So definitely, you both are very nice, and you guys are doing very well. I had seen your couple of shows. You guys, making spreading basketball actually through your show. So definitely all the best, and be continuously like this. So basketball should be more, famous in the India, famous in India.
Yeah, yeah. Because see, I
Appreciate
mean,
that. Yeah.
when we have guests like you, this show popular and
Yes.
everything, because it's not every day we can get a guest like you. Because I mean, whatever it is, I mean, you've been playing for a long time. You're the Indian captain now. You're a role model for youngsters now, and I just hope a lot of players, after watching you, after reading your book, start to play basketball in
Yeah.
India, because
Yeah.
in a country like India, of course, basketball is never like the first choice.
Yeah.
So
Uh-uh.
Yeah. You're
No, no, definitely.
inspirational.
Actually, आप लोग बहुत ही, as I can say, देखिए, in India, or in anywhere, there is very less basketball shows actually. And in India, so especially there is nothing. And as there are two, three shows now, they had started doing something. So it's definitely once you are doing a good thing like promoting basketball in India. So it's definitely a wonderful thing. As I can say, I'm a basketball player, and you are doing good. So definitely, you guys are doing very well throughout this show. So आई जस्ट होप कि सब कुछ ऐसे ही चले, आप लोग ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू और अच्छे अच्छे बास्केटबॉल प्लेयर्स को अपने शो पे बुलाएं और उनसे बातें करें, मीडिया को इंटरेक्ट करें, लोगों को बताएं उनकी लाइफ के बारे में. अच्छा
Yeah.
है, बहुत
Sure.
अच्छा है.
And Eklavia has to
And
say, Vishesh, you should like me better because Shivam, Shiva, Shive, yeah.
शिवाय माय सन, माय
Yeah, your
सन्स
son. But it's
बट
like,
एक बार एक बार सिर्फ जाने से पहले फिर से मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि सभी दर्शकों को कोविड के बारे में, मास्क पहनने के लिए,
डेफिनेटली
सोशल
मैं
डिस्टेंसिंग करने के
बोलूंगा,
लिए एक
जरूर
मैसेज भेजें.
बोलूंगा.
yes.
ये तो मैं आजकल यही कर ही रहा हूँ, तो इसलिए मैं जरूर ये कहना चाहूंगा कि आप लोगों से निवेदन है एकदम, मतलब मैं आप लोग से बिल्कुल ही चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग घर से ना निकले, अगर जरूरत हो तभी निकलें, मास्क पहने, और एक नहीं दो मास्क पहने जब आप घर से बाहर निकलें, क्योंकि आपको पता है कोविड की सिचुएशन कैसी है, लोगों के कितने लोगों की जाने जा रही हैं, लोगों के परिवार खत्म हो रहे हैं. तो ऐसा ना हो कि कल को कुछ ऐसा आपके साथ हो या आपके लोगों के साथ हो. तो और भी अपने जितने करीबी लोग हैं उनको भी यही बताएं, समझाएं कि घर से ना निकले, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मास्क पहने, हाथ को सैनिटाइज करें. और सबसे बड़ी चीज़, वैक्सीनेशन स्टार्ट हो गया है 18 प्लस वालों के लिए भी, तो जल्द से जल्द अपना स्लॉट बुक करें और वैक्सीनेशन कराएं, बिकॉज ये आपके लिए और आपके परिवार के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है.
Yeah, exactly. And great message, Vishesh, everybody, continue to stay safe, continue to stay healthy. And the last thing I have for you, where can the audience find you? Tell us about your social media channels, Vishesh.
I have just my Facebook page, Instagram page, and everything. Like my wife, my some of other people handle that, and we actually, like today's situation, we just want to spread something positivity, because
Yeah.
people are, there is no positivity right now in the right now anywhere, because of COVID. So many whenever you open your Facebook, you open your Instagram, you open your Twitter, there is something, some news like,
Mhm.
"Ki, okay, this person has passed, this person has COVID, this person have this," but people are not showing, okay, there is very good recovery rate right now in India, so many people are recovering. So that right now we have to do with our social networkings, we have to spread some positivity with our social networkings. And I just again want to tell everybody, please stay safe, stay indoor, and wear mask, sanitize your hands, and keep stay safe, because
Yeah.
your safety is more important for us.
Yep. Exactly.
एंड सभी दर्शकों, आपने सुना इंडियन कप्तान विशेष भृगुवंशी जी ने आपसे निवेदन किया है कि आप सभी लोग मास्क पहने, हैंड सैनिटाइज कीजिए, बिकॉज इस महामारी से निकलने के लिए हम खुद ही जिम्मेदार हैं, खाली हम खुद ही एक्शन लेके कर सकते हैं. तो प्लीज ये सब चीज का उल्लंघन कीजिए, सो दैट वी आर able to get out of it sooner rather than later, and we can also see players like Vishesh back on the court
Yeah.
very soon.
Yes.
डेफिनेटली हम लोग बहुत जल्दी वापस आएंगे, आप लोग को वापस से प्राउड करेंगे. इंडिया इंडिया विल प्राउड यू अगेन एज सून एज पॉसिबल दिस सिचुएशन गेट easy. So stay safe, stay indoors. Thank you very much for calling me on the show,
Thank you.
Yes,
Patel
and
and Kumar.
All the
all the
best.
very best for the next qualification round,
Yes.
and we hope to
Thank,
see the Indian team in the FIBA Asia Cup soon.
Yeah. Thank you,
thank
Vishesh.
you,
It was an
thank
honor
you,
to have you
thank
on as a guest.
you. Bye
Best of
bye.
luck
So,
going
thank you.
Yeah,
forward. Yes.
thank you.
Yes. Wow, Mr. Kumar, what an amazing conversation that we had.
Sorry, I know a little bit mistake in my Hindi. Palan kijiye. Sorry, thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you, everybody. for tuning in. Thank you, Vishesh, for coming on the show. It was awesome to have him as a conversation with him. Got to hear about his journey, Mr. Kumar, his thoughts about the qualifying games. We got to do some rapid fire with him, ask him about a couple personal questions. Thank you for his family to also be tuning into the show, and everybody else for tuning into the show and for your comments. They were very well appreciated.
Yes, thank you very much. And please subscribe to our channels on the Ekalavya's YouTube channel and the Patel Pick and Roll Sports YouTube channel. And also follow us on at Patel and Kumar, where you can connect with us. And it was a great show tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone.
Yes, thank you very much for tuning in. And for those first viewers that were watching the show for the first time, we hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to be talking about all the NBA storylines, but also we're going to be talking about Indian basketball news, because we're trying to, spread the game in India and all across, the globe. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we enjoyed having you on. So thank you everybody again for tuning in, and thank you, Mr. Kumar.
Yeah, and our next show would be on the 20th of May, where most of the playoff spots would already be taken in, and probably the last few spots in the 7th and 8th place teams would be decided the following day. So we'll come up with more news about the playoffs situations and many more NBA news.
Yes, and also stay tuned. We're going to announce very soon our next Patel and Kumar Show watch party. So be sure to stay tuned for that announcement.
See you. Good night.
Good night. Stay safe. Everybody stay safe, and we're going to get through this pandemic together.
Please wear your mask, keep your distance, wash your hands or sanitize them, and please remain indoors unless you really have any necessity. Thank you very much. Everyone, please be safe.
Please be safe.